What's this?
Hello, welcome to the Freak Show. Bumpy McSquigums here. I want to thank you all for joining me as I take another first look, this time at Deliver Us the Moon. It is by Keoken Interactive, and it just actually met its goal on Kickstarter. Now, it's odd. I had this game on Steam. They sent me a Steam key to do coverage of the game, but it's not officially on Steam yet. You can't do a search for it or anything else. So I'll have all the links I can and point you to get more information about the game and all that stuff down below in the description of the video, but I don't know if you can grab it right away or what the case is. I believe there's a demo and all sorts of stuff that you can play. But either way, we're going to go and spend time and play it and have some fun. It should be about 25 minutes, so it's going to be a pretty interesting first look. Well, let's take a look at the opening video sequence.
I'm afraid the worst has happened. Operation Global Remedy has failed, and we are looking at a vast depletion of the Earth's resources.
Should we engage on our final backup plan?
This astronaut is the only chance humanity has left for survival.
Are you aware this is a do-or-die mission? Once we launch, there's no turning back.
We have no choice. All mankind depends on it. Please, deliver us the moon. Deliver us. Please. Deliver us. Please. Deliver us.
Nothing quite like having the fate of humanity on your shoulders. Or on your back, or something along those lines. Anyhow, ladies and gentlemen, it appears that the game has, at this particular moment, in the playable build that I have, it doesn't have any direction whatsoever. And you're going to be very, very confused, and you're going to have no idea what you're doing. However, you can move around and explore, and that's part of it. You just get to try different stuff out and figure out what's going on. So you move around with WASD, you can jump with spacebar, and left and right click will do stuff later on, but right now they don't do much of anything. Anyway, you can walk around, look in all these different rooms, hold left shift to sprint, and you can sprint more than just 1 or 2 feet. And I say sprint, you pretty much trudge along. Maybe trundle slightly quicker. You don't really sprint. So, as you can see, it is somewhat linear at this point, and you can just walk around and do various things, but to start off with, there's not much to do short of, well, just proceeding ahead. So here we are. We're going to press our button here. It's going to start up the lift, and it does seem a little unsafe, I'm not going to lie. But I think we'll be okay. So WSA, it's like the World Space Administration or something. I don't remember what WSA stands for. I don't know if it ever tells us, but that's essentially where we work. So you can walk around all these various places, but again, there's really not much there. I played through this entire demo, guys, so I kind of know what I'm doing. I wouldn't say I'm 100% proficient, and I'm sure there's still stuff I probably missed. But yeah, let's get to hustling and get to moving where we need to go. So I like the fact that it doesn't hold your hand. I kind of wish maybe it told you a little bit more about what you needed to do. I don't know if waypoints are even something that I'd like to see in this game. And I'm not sure what the overall goal or the plan for the game is, but, well, I like what I see so far, and they definitely have a very good, solid foundation or base. I wonder what's over here. I didn't look over here before. I'm wondering if there's like a staircase all the way up. Oh, there is. So you can either take the lift or run the staircase. I'm going to run the stairs this time. Watch, we'll get all the way to the top and it'll be like a locked door and be like, no! But no, the game's actually quite a bit of fun. There's definitely some puzzles and challenges and just things that you have to think about and all sorts of various stuff like that. So, it's, well, you'll see, guys, you'll see. I like the starting sequence, the launch sequence. As you see there, we just climbed all the way from down there, all the way up to here, into this spot. Oh no, we're trapped, whatever are we going to do? Well, it's time that we got into our space rocket and we took off and we headed to space. So let's get inside. Alright, the rocket quick startup guide. Start each event with caution. Wrong button will cause full system shutdown. There are 2 phases, the ground phase, which is 7 stages, and the air phase, which is 3. Complete all 10 stages to arrive at space station. Otherwise, you'll die a horrible death. Alright, so our first 7 steps are start the ground launch sequencer. Retract the orbiter access arm. Start auxiliary power units, retract gaseous oxygen vent arm, activate sound suppression system, activate hydrogen burn-off system, and main engine start. So as you see here, we do not have a co-pilot, which is a little off-putting. You would think that we would have at least one other person going with us on this, but we don't. And oddly, we're on the right side, though I suppose for Europe, parts of Europe and other various places, the right side is more normal. Being American and a Canadian, well, I guess I'm American in Canada. Yeah, it's a little bit weird being on the right-hand side. Alright, so what do we need to start with? The ground launch sequencer. So I believe the first 7 steps, there's 7 steps that are for the ground, are all going to be the orange buttons. And then the blue ones are all going to be the air launch stuff. So ground launch sequencer. Alright, that's it right there. We will press E and start that up. Orbiter arm is here. We shall do that. The auxiliary power units, is it here? There it is. The gaseous oxygen arm thingy is going to be here. Sound suppression is going to be there. Sorry guys, my mouse is super sensitive, so sometimes it's hard to aim at a specific point, especially with such, high mobility. It was funny having Splooch here touching my, or using my keyboard and mouse, because he was like all over the place when he was trying to do stuff. It was actually quite funny. Alright, and we have launched. We have fired our rockets, and we are going, and we will get motion sickness, and we will probably vomit before we actually make it into space. This would be quite off-putting. I would have a very hard time with this, both in real life and even in the game. It's a little bit weird on my head. It's not too bad, but I am not enjoying the shake, and there's nowhere you can really look. Maybe you can just wiggle back and forth yourself to counterbalance it, but it doesn't seem to help. It doesn't seem to help too much. It's making it worse. So we take off. I'm not sure what this giant thing is right here that I'm looking at. It's like a giant camera lens. I'm not sure what it's for or what it does. Also, shouldn't we have a nice panoramic view right here? But we don't. Alright, apparently we're either outside the atmosphere or we're getting to that point. I'm not sure why it was so rough early on. You think it would get rough while we're trying to break out of the atmosphere. Alright, the main engine cutoff is the next thing we need to do, which is right there. Then we need to do stage separation, which is right here. Which means we basically just detached our butt, and now we're going to fire our second rocket, and we will head to the space station. Well, there we go, guys. The first of our puzzles have been solved, and we were victorious in that. That's right, I am a shining, gleaming man. I'm kidding, guys. It's fine. Simple and easy. We don't have to do anything. It just guides us directly in, which is pretty nice. You get a little nervous, though, because it looks like we're about to smash into it, right? It sounded like we hit it, too. It's not great. But I assure you, we are fine. Alright, and now we are inside the space station. And our journey begins anew. Alright, so let's take a look here. Warning, oxygen breach. That can't be good. Alright, we shall hit this button, and we shall head forward. There is no oxygen. We have 49, it's not really seconds. It's like maybe 3 times, 4 or 5 seconds between each one. Let's see. Yeah, about 4 to 5, somewhere in that range. Alright, we're going to go and tag this up. You're going to open the door. You're going to see this door partially open, but it's not going to be enough. And this door, however, does open. So we're going to get our hustle on a little bit here. We're going to run. It is lighter gravity, so we tend to leap and stay airborne a bit longer. I have not gone and explored any of these side passages or pathways. I don't believe there's anything down here, but there may be. It could be that I just missed this stuff back in the day. We're down here, and again, I don't... Oh, we can refill... Oh, there's extra oxygen down here for exploring. Well, cool. I like it when a game rewards you for exploring. I don't know if there's planning to be stuff there later or what the case is, but it's pretty cool that we go there and they actually do have an oxygen refiller there. Alright, we will continue on. Oh, there's another one here. Totally missed these the entire way, by the way, guys. I never knew that we could refill our oxygen. I just ran. I was panicking. I'm like, oh my god, I'm going to run out of air. What am I going to do? I just kept running and running and running, and I made it in plenty of time, but Yeah, I didn't actually go and spend the time to search any of this stuff out and see what's over here. It's like there's some pretty cool stuff, or there could be some pretty cool stuff over here. No Easter eggs? No? There's like a volleyball there. That's kind of egg-shaped, I suppose. But that's fine. That's fine. Alright, is there any more amazing oxygen replenishers around? No? Alright, no more oxygen for us, apparently. They're like, nope, you've had too much. Sorry, sir. Alright, oh. Can I undo that? Because I wanted to go check out over here, but they're like, nope, you're done, buddy. You are done. Alright, well, we'll come over here and we will press E one final time, and it should enable us to get into this place. And as soon as we get in here, the door closes and slams shut on us and starts lifting off. Or going down, I suppose, in this case. Good to see the pretty earth over there. I haven't seen any kind of zombies or aliens or anything horrible trying to eat me yet, so that's a good sign, too. Alright. And in the blackness, we will find ourselves. Ah, there we are. That is a pretty dim light above us. Actually, it's not. It's kind of shiny. It just doesn't seem to light up much. Alright, press F for the flashlight. Ah, there we are. We are much brighter than we once were. Hi, guys! Alright. Let's get on with our... I don't know if we have a mission objective, but... yeah, there's some exploratory stuff we can do down here. There's nothing there. We're not running out of oxygen right now. Can't go that way. So obviously we have to go this way. And the dude's got a lot of stamina. He can sprint pretty much indefinitely. Alright, these doors will be able to unlock later, but for right now we cannot do so. So basically we'll look around and we see a lot of nothing going on. And eventually we're going to go hang a right here. We're going to go up into this area and it is going to trigger the gun. That's right, we get a portal gun of our very own, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, right mouse button to aim. Alright, as you see here, you left click, and it's basically a door unlocking mechanism. I know, it's a bit odd. I was a little confused too why that's a thing, but hey, you know what? That's cool. So you have to get within range, you just hold down the right mouse button, then you left click, and voila, it's all good. This one does not open. It is jammed for some unknown reason. We shall come over here and we shall open this door. And I'm not sure what to do. Hey, there's something over here. I didn't notice this before. Is that just a regular random phone sitting there, I guess? That's okay. Alright, looking around. There's not really much going on, so we'll go up and around. Take a peek in here. Again, still doesn't seem like there's much there. Looks like there was an electronic onion back there. A little round thing. Maybe a garlic clove or something, I don't know. Alright. Well, I don't believe the gun actually does damage to anything, so it's not really a shooty pew pew murder gun. Just in case you were wondering. It's essentially just a door opening gun, and there's a few other things that you do with it as well. Alright, there's our giant floating onion, so we'll pick that up. We will press Q to swap items. We will place the ball on the dealie. And we will hit Q again, and we will shoot at these things. Okay. Basically what it does is it goes up and it electrifies the ceiling. Each one does, and we'll activate that. We'll head up here. I figured all this out before, guys. And I did it pretty quickly. Actually, the way I did it before, the first time, was I put the ball on top of the stand, I raised the stand, and then I'm like, well, what the heck do I do now? And then I walked around and said, hey, I can shoot these things, so I did. So let's start the main procedure. And it looks like it electrifies that thing, and it becomes sentient, maybe? Or something. I'm not sure exactly what. But it definitely becomes a little bit more lively than it was before, so we'll head on over, and it does look very Portal-esque. It has jets, and it kind of follows us around. I have not figured out what its purpose is, what it's supposed to be doing, but it does exist. That is a thing. Alright, so there we have it. We have the Ball of Doom now. Again, I have no earthly idea what the purpose of the Ball of Doom is, but we do have it. Alright, I guess we'll come over this way. And I don't know if we can open this door or what the case is. Now, it got a little bit fuzzy around this area because I didn't know exactly where I needed to go or what I needed to be doing at this point, so you'll have to bear in mind that I very possibly could fairly easily get lost in this, so make that a very aware thing for all of you. We will come this way. Seems like the right place to go. Go over here and shoot that. I don't remember coming into this room before, so this is pretty neat to see all the shiny stuff out there. So I think this is kind of like oftentimes you'll find those survival horror games where you roam around and a lot of the story just happens around you and you don't really know what's going on, and then stuff jumps out at you, and you know, it's a horror game essentially, right? This is very similar to that style of play, but I don't necessarily think it's a horror game, so that's a dead end. And we can place the little Ball of Doom over here, so we'll do that. Alright, he's going to repair that up or do something. I don't know exactly what. Is he trying to land on it? Nope, he just repaired it. Okay. And that opened the elevator, which apparently has auto sensors. And our Ball of Doom is... Oh, there he is. Apparently he's got teleportation abilities. Alright, we're back in a zero oxygen environment now. So we must roam around. Oh, this door opens apparently. And I don't want to go that way because I know what happens. That's actually the end of it, guys. I want to see if this door might open too. It does not. So basically, ladies and gentlemen, that's pretty much going to do it for the first look. Like I said, I like the concept. I like the idea. Everything feels like it moves around well. The zero gravity feels decent. You know, there could be a little bit more work done to it. But I mean, the game itself feels like a lot of fun. So I'm hoping, really hoping that they continue to work on this. They keep doing it. They add more and more stuff to it. And I hope it does well. I'm assuming it'll probably go into Steam Early Access, but I don't know for sure. Like I said, they just finished with their Kickstarter, like, I think it was March 7th. They made their goal, if I'm not wrong, and yeah, everything's looking pretty good. We refilled ourselves up to 99, and basically we walk out, and that ends everything, folks. So, well, the game, once again, is Deliver Us the Moon. If you like what you saw and you want to see more, well, get behind this game, the developer, and, well, let's see what they actually make of it. Like I said, it's a pretty exciting game. I really enjoyed the little bit I've actually been able to show you. And I'm very curious and interested to see in what they're going to do and what's next and what they're going to do with the development. It's a pretty cool project, guys. So definitely check it out. I'll have all the information I can find about the game, the developer. I don't think you can get it just yet, but I think there's a demo out there, all sorts of stuff. I'll have all the links I can find down below in the description of the video. And again, if you enjoyed, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and share it. And I will see you guys next time with another First Look. Until then, my name's Bumpy McSquigums. Thank you for stopping by the Freak Show, and I will see you later.